think. We're going live. We are live. Okay. So just going to pick up where we left off, really. I've barely advanced the game at all. I think we're due to play CSK Moscow after what was a disappointing run of results. There's not too much to update you on, really. Player of the month or manager of the month, the Dynamo Brest manager got, which I completely understand. We had Filipenko got the player of the month, which was good. Other than that, there's not really. That's interesting. I must have overseen that. So it's good that his determination improved. Looks like he picked up dwells on the ball. I don't like that. From his mentoring group. Maybe he had that already. Let me just check that. Neko high check, shoots from distance, cuts inside from both wings, so it won't be from him. Demidovic as well, no player trait. So, I mean, the whole point was to improve the determination levels of these players. Like his is 12, which isn't too bad, but his was like 6 or 7, whereas Neko Highchick's is like 18. So hopefully they'll push these two wingers into a better personality. So we're going to go for it today. I've gone full strength, and actually I haven't allowed any of these guys. We've got another game, a cup game against bottom of the table in about 3 days' time. Yeah, CSKA. So I didn't want to overdo it and give them a game and have them knackered and potentially pick up injuries or miss games. So I've not allowed anyone. I've offered this guy out for sale. He's got 1 year on his contract, and I just kind of figure that we might as well cash in on him now. The poor lad's barely played a game, kicked a ball. 57k is his valuation. They have offered 67, which is not bad, is it? See if I can get a percentage of the next sale as well. That would really... Yeah. All right. I'm happy, to be honest. Get him off the wage bill as well. He's probably 275 a week. It's not a lot, to be fair. Need to get rid of him as well, don't we? Hamukam. He's on way too much. See if anyone wants to buy him. Could really free up some money. I didn't realise he was on as much as that. I know they're not on a lot, but you know, they can all leave. Two physios, I know. I think I was ready. I'm pretty sure. So, I could revisit it. Reserves manager. Yeah, no, he's just got a general. But from a management point of view, man management 16, motivating 9. I don't. Yeah, I think we were probably going to let him move on. Who was the other? Under 19s coach. Pudishev. For some reason, I felt, if I remember right, he was disputing the amount he wanted. I don't think we agreed on a rate. Kudyshev. Yes, he's all right. That was right. He wanted a considerable rise because he's only on about 100. Yeah, I remember. All right. What we'll do, we'll offer 120, then 130. Then 130 again. There you go. I find it weird though, like, we're only really keeping hold of him to save us having to bother finding another one. And these two are just two physios. Their physiotherapy is at 10 and 10. And I think we managed to sign someone, like, bearing in mind that they're on 300 each, which means that we could sign someone for about 600. Yeah, I was disappointed with that as well. Right, big game this. We're at home. We've got our strongest squad out. Let's do it. Like, this is going to be a tough game. Make no mistake about it. CSKA. They've had a player injured in the first minute. It's a stroke of luck. What is... I can't even see the ball. 7 minutes in. Oh. Straight into another highlight. It's going to be like this, isn't it? We always play these teams, right? And we always concede early. Like... Got our number 4. Got sucked in, didn't he? That was ridiculous. What is he doing? Filipovic, miles out of position. Right, let's go. Play the ball. Skurin, look up. Play the ball. Dwell on the ball, didn't we? Strasovic. I don't know what that highlight was, to be honest. Right, we're going to have to go for a little bit more. Encourage. I mean, it's going to be a tough game. When you don't even turn up for it. Okay, let's make the subs. So bring you on for you. I want to give Yablonsky a bit of time. Give you a bit of time. Yeah. Let's just pat the midfield, see the game out. I'll take a 1-0 loss to this lot. I know that's a really negative view to take, but they're battering us, and they are better. Like a Boubacar. Like, I can't compete with that. All right, take that. I'm not worried about that. If any of the board want to bitch about it, they can do better. Really? No way. Right, okay. So on to the cup game. I think that's about right. I mean, the only other thing we can do is put him in. But he's apparently knackered. Yeah, he needs to be on the bench instead of Strasovic, Skavish. Gonna have to stump up quite a lot of cash to take Volkov off my hands. We've got these games going on. And our opposition, or like our sort of main rivals for the title, they haven't got a game now. till the 18th. I mean, it's like another 2 weeks away. The only thing I hope is that they Nastic might need to play there. That's what I mean. He needs more game time. He's knackered every time we play him a full match. Yeah, their last match was when we battered them 4-0 with our 16-year-olds. No, we're going to go in with a positive. He's not bad, to be fair. Thing is, we've got enough players that can play there. Let's go for it. That's more or less the squad we played against them last time. We walloped him 4-0. He's not well enough, so let's put Nastic in. It's not even worth putting him on the bench, which is a big shame. He could have made a real difference, but there you go. Same again, please. This time in the cup, we're at home again as well. Expecting a... There you go, 1-0. And that puts us in the driving seat after 9 minutes. And actually, it was the lad who I was a little bit worried about playing, just purely because he's been a good signing, that vodka, personally, I think. We 2-0. Igor Stepanov, who's sort of making his stats a bit better. I think now he's actually scored more than Shkurin, hasn't he? That's his 7th of the season. Demidovic. Oh. So I've got more or less a squad now that I'll be happy to put out. I mean, Kapov, Komarovsky, little bit tender hooks in the bigger games. But otherwise, it's another assist for Basmatini and another goal for Stepanov. It's definitely bringing it up. Oh, was it disallowed? Basmatini again. Will that one be disallowed, will it? Very good. Right, let's start making the subs. Oh, let's have a look at this first. You've been quiet, so do something, Orakevo. Demidovic, Stepanov. Oof, right. So how many has Skurin got this season? He's played in 30 games. He's got 6 goals, 2 assists. And he has played in 31 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. Okay. But a lot more of them were sub appearances. And I guess another thing to say is that a lot of them have been in lesser games. So Vodka's had a good game. Let's give Williamson a run on. We'll put him as a box to box. We'll give the keeper a game. And we'll bring on Nekahajcik for Nastic. To be honest, more because he's on a yellow than anything else. God, scored a banger, didn't he? This is a cup game anyway, so... So they scored in the 74th minute. Right. He came on in the 71st. Anyway, we'll see this out and that'll be alright. Chichkan. Basmatini, my man of the match. 3 assists. Good win, boys. Well done. Well, he was watching him. I tell you what, he was in for a treat, wasn't he? Basmatini absolutely pulled it apart. All right. Yeah, he was good. I think I'm going to play him in the next game, Basmatini. I think it's only right. After a performance like that, you can't really whip him off, can you? We're going to bring Filipovic back in. See, we've got 12 days until we have a game. It's a big game, though. Yablonski can go on the bench. Volkov. Kapov for Filipenko. What is it about his name, then? Because he comes up as Filipenko. Arsenal supporter. No way. Why does he come up as Filipenko? Anyway, no. Right. Volkov and Filipenko. You're going to start on the right. I think we're better off starting with the first choice. Oh, yeah, I didn't bring you on, did I? Sorry. Skavish. And the same Nekahajcik on the left. You can take a break for Barga. Dragoon. Yeah. For Berezkin. I'm half tempted to start you up front, to be honest, and then bring on Shkurin. The only thing that's stopping me really is the fact that the stats, if you put them side by side, do you know what? They're not that... the physicals are, aren't they? But then you are talking about 4 years between them. Physicals are a big difference. Particularly the strength. And then, yeah, the vision. Passing, not so much. Technique. Finishing's a touch better. First touch is a bit better. Long shots. He's just more of a rounded striker. What about heading? Heading, not so much, to be fair. I think we put Shkurin to start. Even though Stepanov got his goal in the last game. Anyway, let's have a look at the calendar of what's coming up. Nothing. We might as well go on a manager holiday for a week. Just to pass the time. Nothing coming up. Boys are training. Don't think there'll be any decisions to be made. I think it's going to be hard. We've got, 5 league games remaining. We've got a hard run in. It's all about that game against Dynamo Brest. You know, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on that game. What we in October? We get our youth intake in November, by the way. So, like, yeah, there might be a keeper. It seems like the keeper's going to be the pick of the bunch, which is fine by me. It's absolutely fine. Oh, he's quite good. We don't need them. That's the thing. I'm looking at these players getting excited, but we don't need them and we don't have the budget. I've got my team. My good. 2 to 3 days. See, look, there you go. He's improved so much that his potential ability has actually risen by half a star. And his sort of judging of player ability and potential is fairly good on the scheme of things. Brian McBride, not so much. See, all of the sort of better. He's now able to perform well in his new position. That's good. In order to fully master, needs a lot more match experience as a central midfielder. Basically, it's his physicals we want him to improve. Because really, it's Drukov. We're training him to play there when really we're going to want him there. But it's his vision, his passing and his technique that we're trying to improve really. As a roaming playmaker. But really, you know, he's going to be an advanced playmaker eventually. The international. Interested to see how Demidovic did. He's apparently playing for the under-19s. Natural fitness is good, but he's not, you know. Good to see he's improving as well. All these international roundups. Who played well? Skurin. Quite a few in the Belarus squad, haven't we, in that game? Look at that. Look at them all. It's basically us. Igor Shitov. But that is the dream anyway, is to, you know... Yeah, look. So what is he doing? I think I've got to be a bit more sensible though, moving forward with any finances. So how come our left back's not in there, or is he not? He's on loan, isn't he? We loaned him out. Yeah. Igor Stepanov there. But our left back, is he not? He must just not be. Kapov's in there, look. Borisov. What, is he not a real player? Oh, we've already agreed to scout him. So that's interesting. Yeah, our left back, Filipovic. Oh, he's Serbian. And Nastic? He's Serbian as well, that's why. I mean, that's still pretty cool to have that many players playing for your national team. They're going to give us a hard game. Vitebsk. Never heard of them. Well, you're getting a rest, don't worry. $60 or two. They're all fully fit or returning from international duty. Pulled groin. Was it the 16th that our Dynamo Brest had a game? Because if it is, then that'll be exciting. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they're gonna have had. I mean, I'm assuming that they've had players away on international duty. Is he the guy we signed? No. Title race heads to the wire. Dynamo Brest. They're on the 18th as well. We're playing on the 17th. How are they in them? Like, where did they come from? What? Oh, that might be right. I know there was like a top 3. It's 5 games remaining. That's the big one. I'm getting nervous like myself. Right, reserves games. No, because again, we've got another game. soon after, haven't we? We had all that time off, right? 17, 5 days later. Okay. But then Dynamo Minsk would love to do one on us as well. So any players that are just 60 minutes. I'll let you, just to make sure you keep your match fitness up and that doesn't plummet. You two, no way. Let's do that. Good. So what is it? 5 more league games and at least 4 more group games. So that's 9 games remaining. I ate that. Easy win predicted. Do you dare? Good. Let's start Shuriken. I don't want to be kicking myself that I've brought him on too late. And actually, or Skurin Shuriken. He should start to be becoming familiar with that complete forward role now, because I've started playing him there and he's young enough to. Team talk. No, I'm expecting a performance. Let's carry on where you finished on. How is he tired? And like, do these numbers just get made up? They couldn't have asked for a better prep, like rest wise. Unbelievable. I don't know how it. We come on, Skurin. That's it. You just give the ball away. Let's pick that loose ball up. Basmatini, make the space. He should be going. He should be making that run now. Now play it. Good ball. And back. Barger. Dragoon. Skavish. Basmatini. Get the ball in the box this time. Come on. Beat your man. Get it in the box. Skavish then. Oh. Good start. Pleased with that. Come on. Encourage. Skurin. What's happened? It's gone through everyone. Barger. Who's helping him? Who's helping him? Good. Filipovic's. Skavish has picked up a Nokazi. Come on. Skavish. Berserkin. Skevish. Good. Basmatini. Skevish again. Berserkin. They're literally... Oof. It's going to be a frustrating game, innit? Come on. More. Great ball. Basmatini's got the beating of him. Oh. Good. Berserskin dropping deep to pick that ball up. Likes to beat his man. Great ball to Scavish. Come on. Oh. Dragoon. Don't hit it from there. Good. Neko Hajcik. Look up. Filipovic. We're looking a bit narrow here. Dragoon. And Filipovic again. Neko Hajcik. Oh, it's a banger. It's a banger from Dragoon. And to be honest, I was a bit nervous. And that just settles my nerves a bit. Dragoon. Banger janger. Right, we're going to have to take our right winger off at half time, so it's good that we've got that goal, because really, we can only really put Orikevo on. Shkurin's still having a bad game. I just don't know what's up with him. Right. So, Skevish, you're going to have to come off for Orikevo, mate. Team talk. You've played well, but there's still room for improvement. There's a lot more to come from you. Do it. It's been all us. We've pummeled them. Win that ball, Dragoon. Good Shkurin. Do something decent with it. Yeah, just like a hospital ball. Get that out. There's no one there. Right, Shkurin, you're coming off. You are useless. What a waste of money. Bring on Stepanov. Jesus. Neko Hajcik's injured. Oh. Do I take a risk with Demidovic or do I bring Williamson on? Have faith with the youth. Williamson's coming on. That is a blow though if we're losing. Like, that isn't a knock. That is more than just a knock. Right, let's motivate them a bit. Demand more. I'm happy as well for this to be. Let's just put concentrate as the final instruction for the game. See the game out. Barger, good. At least we got possession. Filipenko, heads over. That's fine. Take that. So this is a genuine highlight. Where's the ball? It's a free kick. Right, winners then. Oh my God, really? What the... Where has all this pressure suddenly come from at the end of the game? Out. Right, Stepanov, take it. You're on your own, son. Well done, Stepanov. Well done. Winners, winners. Well done, Volkov. Orakevo released the ball. Andrew Breskin. Orakevo. Barger. Good. What are we? A minute to go. Barger. Great ball. Demidovic, take it. Beat your man. Stepanov. Demidovic, stepping off. Oh, it's lovely. And, well, it's a good save, but what a lovely move. Stepanov wins the header. That's fine. That should be goodbye is all she wrote anyway. 1-0 win. Team talk. Good win, boys. Well done. I want to fire up. They won 1-0. And Dynamo Brest have to play tomorrow. Four to 5 weeks. Scavish. Ugh. Dragoon fitness concern bothers me. Yeah, we'll rest you in the next game anyway. It's Europe, isn't it? Bit worried about this. More than Nekahajchik. Because we know that we've got... he was brilliant again in that last game. What rating did he get, actually? Because I thought he was brilliant. 6.9. That's a bit unfair. I thought he was a bit better than that. Got himself in some good positions. Okay. Volkov, we're giving you a rest as well. For Jablonski as the ball player. Kapov coming in. For Filipenko. I think that's right anyway. The ball player is Jablonski. Yeah. Filipovic, you're going to stay in. Just for a little bit of extra bite on there. Dragoon, we said we're going to rest. And Bagger, we will as well. So that'll be... Put you as the advanced playmaker. Stepanov is starting above Shkurin, who I'm going to warn. Criticise recent form. Good. Still starting on the bench, mind. And then we've got Orakevo on the right. Demidovic on the left. And we're going to have to wrap him in cotton wool. And then where's our 34-year-old Strasovic? There you go. You can be on the bench. He might end up being the box-to-box instead of Vodka if Vodka doesn't... Full training tomorrow, 5 days until match day. You can go on the bench as well, just in case. But yeah, these players now are starting to look a little bit tired, aren't they? That's why you need a big squad. But that's what we can do. You know, there's a couple of players that maybe, like... I love the fact that's getting better there. Five days. Yeah, he's not going to make it. Oh, well, he can be back up. He can play on the left. He can play on the left. We've got cover, and he obviously, I'm not too worried. It's just that he's, in my opinion, Neko Hajic's been my player of the season. Right, this 18th. Let's see who comes out on top. Oh, they're just about to play. Come on, Nieman Grodno. Oh, Dave, what the hell? I guess it's him. A 33-year-old Albanian. You know, we've got Minsk coming up. They're going to be just as hard as... You know, that's a derby. And if Igor Stepanov scores in this next game against a bunch of farmers... Yeah, our injuries are getting a bit worrying, aren't they? Everyone should be back by the Minsk game, though. Love that. Look at that. How to improve, like all of those physicals and mentals going in the right direction. He's getting a lot of plaudits. Valued at 4.2, mind. We sign him for 2. These enforced saves. Wouldn't mind if they didn't take so long. You know, we're 2 or 3 seasons away, though. If we think we're going to get into the Champions League, like group stages, like really, if these players, we are 2 or 3 seasons away. I personally think. Oh. Okay, let's get into the next match. So what I'll do is I will play this game. I will play the Minsk game as well, and I may call it a day there. Um, we'll see. So this is the first game. Just need to make sure we've got cover in the right places. So cover for a centre back, cover for like left back. He needs to come on at some point. He's okay on the right, so he can play as a left mid as well, can't he? He is a striker. So who do we really... I mean, a right back maybe at a push. Kopitovic picked up a knock though, didn't he? Bagger and Dragoon, we said that we would rest. We'll put Kopitovic on the bench as well. Because we've got all the nippers out. And if it's not going well, we'd want to bring him on. We'd want to bring probably him on and probably him. So. And okay, so Vodka's lacking match fitness. How? I don't know. But we can put on Williamson, would be the one. We don't want to put Dragoon on or Bagger. Like they're getting a rest because we've got a big game coming up. Just tell them I've got faith in them. They're young heads. Did I really start Filipovic and not Nastic? Oh yeah, because I put Nastic on the bench. Go on, Stepanov. Oh yeah, 1-0. It's the vodka man. It's Smirnoff. And that is fantastic news. We've gone 1-0 up after 8 minutes. It's poor from Stepanov. At least he's trying to win it back though. Orikevo, come on. Unlucky. Did so well till the finish. Great pressure though. Koscielny. It can't be the Laurent Koscielny. I can't. What is going on? Right, well done, Vodka. Play the ball before he goes offside. Great ball. Who's in the middle? Oh. It's in. Stepanov. I think we should start him. I think he's in much better form than Skirin. I really do. stay focused. We need to get on to about 60 minutes and then we can start. Who's just picked up? Oh, Trukov. That was not what I wanted at all. Because I was going to bring Williamson on anyway. I was going to probably bring him on for vodka. He's doing all right though. So let's bring him on for Trukov. Let's do that first before we do anything. What we can still do. Skurin can come on. For vodka. He's having a good game, no doubt about it. I want Filipovic playing in the next game, so we'll bring you on. And Basmatini as well is in good form again, so let's put on Kopitovic. Or do we say, because Demidovic isn't having a good game, he's looking nervous, right, what we're going to do, we take him off. We're going to put Skurin on. Williamson's coming out on the left. Skurin is going up top. As a deep line forward. And you're going to play as an advance forward. Except it's going to be deep line forward in support mode. Advance forward in attack mode. Keeper. Good header out from Morikawa. I'm going to have to check his heading ability because he scored a couple of headers as well. Right, first off, Kamil Koscielny. Right, next thing. This is a genuine highlight. Heading 4, jumping reach 10. Yeah, when we made those changes, it made a big difference. But overall, good win, boys. And on to the big one, Dynamo Minsk. These injuries are starting to creep in now. Let's have a look at the finances. Still doing all right financially, aren't we? When did we take over? Okay. See how you are. Right, Yablonsky out for Volkov. Kapov out for Filipenko. And then Kopitovic. What am I doing? He can start. It's a tough one because he's been in really good form. Let's go full strength. He looks knackered anyway. Let's keep him in. Kopitovic might need to come off the bench. Right. Right winger. Strasovic, top man. You're out for Barger. Dragoon on for Vodka, who had a good game to be fair to him. But he's struggling with his fitness apparently. Now, do we start Demidovic or do we start with Williamson? I'm saying Demidovic. Gonna go bold. Oh, he's already there. Doy. Right, you're injured, so you're coming out, and we're going to put in Berezkin. Right, Stepanov, who scored 8 and 2 from what, 36? And from 34, 6 and 2. I've had a word with him, and I've told him he needs to buck his ideas up. So do we start him? I feel like we need to. I feel like we need to. See, that could be part of the problem. Right, we do. We play him. That's what we do. Yeah, Demidovic as well. I took him off in the last game, didn't I? I think. So he didn't play a full game, which means he could be a little bit rested. That's the under-19s. No. Praise you. If you're playing well in training, heading, marking, tackling. Not much improvement in terms of stats though. But I feel like if we're going to bottle it, this is where we're going to bottle it. That's what I mean. I feel like what are they saying about Aziz? Just comes down to luck sometimes, and we didn't have any decent turnout from Aziz, to be fair. Like that. Okay. Talk to the team. Be passionate. Let's do that. Good. Well done, boys. Well done. Cool. Good to see how he's... Yeah, look at that. Oh. Yeah. His physicals, apart from his jumping reach, are doing well. And then we start training him on how to be a defensive winger after that. Custom formation and positive, yeah. We're not going straight out the blocks and attacking them because they're just going to catch us on the break. So we're just going to go with a positive outlook, look to take the upper hand. I do think if we don't win the title, I can see certainly the board turning on us, regardless of what we're doing here and, you know, the obvious improvements we're making. It's about as strong as it gets with the current situation. Let's do this. Proceed to match. Yes. We beat them last time. Team talk. Passionate. Let's give these fans a performance. There you go. Confident and motivated. Let's do this. Give it a little bit. Come on, let's demand a little bit more. Focused after the feedback. Come on, professional performance. Come on, we need to show a little bit more creativity. Right, 40 minutes in, their goal kick. Who's going to win that? Let them play around with it there. Don't knacker yourselves out. They've picked up the second ball. We're going to get that. There's two of us there. It's gone straight over our heads. He's through. Oh, cooker cat. Went straight over our head, didn't it? Another mistimed header. Who was that? It was you, wasn't it? No. Who is that? 23. Volkov again. Get out there and sort yourselves out. Right, now we're going to go attacking. Barger. Volkov, you need to sort yourself out. Make up for that. Shkirin, good. Demidovic. Wing it, good. Filipovic. Get the ball in. Demidovic. Dragoon. Oh, we scored a belter. I was about to say we could do with one of his bangers. Surprised it wasn't disallowed. Well, all the goals we score in big games seem to get disallowed. Good hit. Well done. Right, couple more minutes. Demidovic hasn't done much. And he might be struggling. Let's take him off for Williamson. See, when you're facing or you're struggling, what just happened? Right, we need a goal, don't we? Okay, inside forward in support mode for you. Inside forward in attack mode for you. Advanced playmaker and attack. Now, Shkurin. I feel like taking him off, to be brutally honest. Right, you're coming off because you've had a howler. So you're only good against the shit teams. Right. Filipovic. Strasovic. I feel like Igor Stepanov is going to do it. More than he is. Shkurin. But are we leaving ourselves open, and should Strasovic come off? Let's do the bold thing. And if you score, Stepanov, if you score, oh, tits, release, good, wing it, Williamson, get there, didn't make it, did he? Right, Strasovic. I've left you on for a reason. Keeper saved it. Come on, we can't draw this. Can't afford to draw this. Can't afford to draw this. Gamble. They're going to hit us on the counter. It happens every time, but we're going to go very attacking and try. Come on. Let's at least make a chance. Get creative. Come on, let's at least make a chance. Not good enough. You literally just thrown it. Pathetic. Thrown it away now. Look at that. They are 3 points ahead. Not with the game. Did they draw? No, they won. That's so annoying. Not good enough. What do you mean, fitness concern? I just rested him. And we can't afford any more slip-ups. So... Right, okay, we're going to call that a day here. And we will be back for this game, which I think we're going to have to field a full strength squad for, to be honest with you, especially after that little blip. We'll field our second 11 for that. On that, we might field the left and right wingers, and I'm going to start playing Stepanov up front in the first team. This is the big game. So it's going to be these two. Strong squad, weakened squad, strongest I could possibly put out. And then the final group at the final league game. Looking though, it looks like these guys are going to win it, doesn't it? Because teams they've got remaining to play. They've got 4 more games. Islock are 9th. We're obviously 2nd. Sorry, 3 games they've got. Energetic. So, like, if it's going to be anywhere in the 31st, have we got a game before the 31st? Because if we don't, we might as well at least move on to that and see where we are there. We've got one on the 31st. Oh, it's a 2:30. Well, that to be honest, that'll be the decider. Right, we'll leave it there. If you've been watching it and you've been enjoying it, please feel free to come back and join me again. Subscribe if you haven't already. But really, the next instalment is going to be the big one. You know, that's when we have to win that game. And really, they have to screw up. You know, because they're not. Otherwise, it's just down to us. 3 league games remaining. If only we'd have won that. It's easy to say. Goal difference is 42. So, I mean, if we can beat this Brest team and win our other games, or if he got injured. But anyway, look, we can't be. I think the one thing sticks out to me, if you look at like top goal scorers, ours is Dragoon, right, who scored 11. He scored some bangers and some penalties, basically. You know, if you look at these guys, Minsk are absolutely rocking it. Anyway, we'll do that. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'll be able to basically complete the season. So yeah, as I said, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.